Okay, we gotta talk about e-bikes and e-scooters. They're everywhere, like seriously, they're like pigeons with helmets, zipping around acting all cool. And listen, I get it, saving the planet one electric ride at a time, but have you ever noticed those batteries they use? Big old things, right? Well, let me tell you, those things can hold a grudge. A fiery, explosive grudge. We're talking lithium-ion batteries, people. The same stuff in your phone, but like 1,000 times bigger. You know how your phone gets a little warm when you're watching cat videos for 3 hours straight? Now imagine that heat, but magnified, and instead of a cute cat, you got a potential fire hazard on wheels. Not so funny now, is it? So picture this, New York City, the Big Apple, the city that never sleeps, because it's too busy dodging exploding e-bike batteries. New York, it's burning up. Okay, maybe that's an exaggeration, but seriously, there was this crazy incident a while back. An e-bike battery decided to have its own personal 4th of July celebration right there in the middle of the city. Flames everywhere, people running, it was pure chaos. And the kicker? This wasn't even the first time. Turns out these little battery bonfires are becoming a regular thing. Now I ain't saying all e-bikes are gonna spontaneously combust on you, but maybe, just maybe, we need to start paying more attention to these warning signs, you know? It's like dating a pyromaniac clown. Sure, they're fun at first, but eventually someone's gonna get burned. And in this case, it ain't gonna be pretty. But hey, it's not just New York, folks. This e-bike lithium batteries fire fiasco is global. London's got them, India's got them, South Korea got them, even Antarctica's probably got a penguin riding around on a flaming e-scooter by now. Okay, maybe not Antarctica, but you get the point. These things are everywhere, and they're blowing up all over the place. It's like a Michael Bay movie, but with less slow-motion explosions and more real-life danger. And the best part? Okay, maybe not the best part, but definitely the most ironic part, is that most of these fires are caused by cheap knockoff batteries. You know, the kind you buy online because you're too cheap to get the real deal? Yeah, those ones. Turns out, when it comes to lithium-ion batteries, you really do get what you pay for. Who knew? Okay, so maybe I'm being a little dramatic, but seriously, this stuff is real. I even had my own close call with a rogue e-scooter battery. I was walking down the street one day minding my own business when all of a sudden, I hear this loud hissing sound. I turn around, and wouldn't you know it, there's an e-scooter just sitting there on the sidewalk smoking like it just finished a pack a day. I'm talking plumes of white smoke, people. It was like a scene straight out of Cheech and Chong. Luckily, the thing didn't actually burst into flames, but let me tell you, it was a close one. I'm pretty sure I aged a good 10 years in that moment. So yeah, I might joke about it, but trust me, I'm a believer now. These batteries are no laughing matter. So, what's the deal with these batteries anyway? Why are they so eager to go all backdraft on us? Well, it all comes down to this little thing called thermal runaway. Now, I'm no scientist, but from what I understand, it's basically a chain reaction that happens inside the battery when things get too hot. Think of it like a domino effect, but instead of dominoes, you've got tiny explosions happening inside the battery, each one bigger than the last, and once this thermal runaway starts, there's no stopping it. It's like trying to put out a fire with gasoline. It ain't gonna end well. That's why it's so important to take care of your batteries and prevent them from overheating in the first place. Now I know what you're thinking. You've scared us half to death. What are we supposed to do? Don't worry folks, I got you. Just follow these simple tips, and your e-bike battery will be as happy as a clam. Well, maybe not as happy as a clam because, you know, clams don't really experience happiness, but you get the idea. First things first, always use the charger that came with your e-bike or e-scooter. I know, it's tempting to just grab the cheapest one you can find online, but trust me, it's not worth the risk. Second, don't leave your battery charging for too long. Once it's fully charged, unplug it. Third, avoid exposing your battery to extreme temperatures. That means no leaving it in your car on a hot day, and no storing it in your freezer. And lastly, if you notice anything strange about your battery like swelling, leaking, or making weird noises, stop using it immediately and take it to a professional. Remember folks, safety first. Because the only thing worse than being laughed at for riding an e-scooter is being laughed at while your e-scooter is on fire. Stay safe out there.